Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dubai with Rahul and Myra.
Only stick on that row and column. It can understand in 160 language and in the local dialect also. A WhatsApp message, social media, phone call, even the email can be integrated with Eyaana.
That's so cool.
My only worry is Rajiv that tomorrow this can go to an extent that people are being blackmailed.
That actually depends on the how the company are going to use it.
So if you are in real estate or just curious to know how artificial intelligence is reshaping Dubai real estate industry, this podcast is right for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dubai with Rahul and Myra. So if you are in real estate or just curious to know how artificial intelligence is reshaping Dubai real estate industry, this podcast is right for you.
And today we're exploring something that's already shaking up how agents work, how clients get served, and what the next 5 years in real estate will look like. It's not about more listings, it's about smarter systems. Joining us today is Mr. Rajib Roy, the tech founder and creator of Eyaana, an AI assistant that's quietly becoming the best team member most agents don't even know they need. Mr. Rajib, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Myra. Thank you, Rahul. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, let's start from the human side, Mr. Rajiv. What made you think real estate needs artificial intelligence?
There is a lots of issues there. Okay, so suppose who actually buying the property from the agent. So they are not all are living in UAE. They are sometimes living outside. So their time zone and UAE time zone is different. If someone actually call at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, who will pick that one? But that actually very important point. Whenever a customer actually call, the agent need to actually receive the call, immediately need to serve the whatever they are looking for, right? That is not happening. If it is not happen, what happen? The customer is losing, right?
Yes.
So that's the reason it's very important that AI should actually take care of these things, and agent need to start using the AI so that they are not missing any kind of opportunity.
What was your first moment when you thought you had something special, not just a software, but a real solution?
I am in this field for a long time. It's almost 23 years I'm in the software industry.
Okay.
And my company, the Royx Technology, is running last 12 years. So we are very much in connection with the customer, what the customer is looking for. When in 2021, first the ChatGPT came up in the market, we feel that there is a huge thing is going to be changed. Yeah, all our traditional software, what we actually develop, that's run in standard, I can say like a Excel format. There is a data row and column is there, all the data is fetched there, and from there the data is coming out. But whenever I found the AI is not only strict on that row and column. It can actually understand itself, and it can actually generate something new. So how this one we can integrate with the business? If you see actually the ChatGPT, Gemini, who actually came at the beginning, they are all using for the personal use. You can actually write a text, or it can rewrite it for you, it can write a song for you, but how actually business are going to use that thing? And that's the point actually. We are actually thinking how we can use the AI for the business purpose. So our Eyaana is actually only for the business. We call it enterprise AI, not as a personal AI. And that's how we started.
Okay, just to understand, let's talk real. A lead hits my system. Okay, how Eyaana is going to help me?
Now just think about how a lead can hit your system. It can come in a different way. A lead can come in a WhatsApp,
Social media,
in Instagram message,
Facebook,
or
LinkedIn.
they can give a call actually at the mid of the night, right?
Yes.
So in all different way, a lead can come up. So our Eyaana can integrate all those ways. So a WhatsApp message can be integrated with Eyaana. Social media can be integrated with Eyaana. Phone call, even the email can be integrated with Eyaana. So any lead come, immediately our Eyaana can give a reply back. And reply back based on your inventory, whatever the inventory or properties you have, based on that it will give this thing. And also you can actually do some priority list. So you have 100 actually priority inventory, it will try to serve the customer with the priority. If the customer not happy, then it will go for the secondary list. So that's the how Eyaana can immediately give a support to the
It's
customer.
more effective than humans.
Yeah, and another
Any time
important
of the
part
day,
it can understand in 160 language, and it can reply in 160 language, even in the local dialect also. Suppose anybody actually is speaking or writing the message in Arabic, but in Saudi dialect or the Egyptian dialect, it can reply in their own dialect. So that's a very important part.
That's really interesting, yeah.
But again, just think about, you don't understand the Arabic. A customer actually asking the any Arabic to Eyaana, and Eyaana give a reply back. But for you, what they are actually discussing, you can see in your own language, in English or Hindi or any other language, you can see it. So you don't need any translator or anything, it can do it. And more importantly, another one important part, our Eyaana can do a real-time translation. So whenever a customer are talking you in Arabic, you are listening in English, and whenever you are speaking in English, he is listening in Arabic in the real time.
Wait, so you're saying it actually talks to people?
Yes, it can talk, and it talks in different languages.
That's so cool.
Let's get a live example, Rajiv.
Sure.
Can we do something with
Yeah.
Eyaana?
So let me actually show you how
Yeah.
how Eyaana
Please-
actually give a call.
Please give us a demo.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I'm telling the Eyaana to give a call to me as a real estate agent. So she will try to sell a property to me. Let's see how it's going on.
Let's try it. Whether you will buy a property or no, through Eyaana.
So I received a call.
Okay.
So I'm just receiving the one. Hello?
Hello, Rajiv. This is Laura from Roy X Real Estate. I'm reaching out to share some exciting news about an upcoming project in Damak Hill. We have luxurious 4 to 6 bedroom.
Laura, I
villas.
need to know the price first.
Of course, Rajiv. The luxurious 4 to 6 bedroom villas in our upcoming project start at 3 million dirham, and they go up to 12
No,
million.
3 million is too high actually. Do you have anything in a range of 2 million dirham, something?
At the moment, our luxurious villas start at 3 million dirham. However, we do have a range of properties that might be more suited to your budget. Would you be interested in exploring?
Okay, but
some-
tell me actually, in your community, is there any school or hospital?
Yes, absolutely. Our community features a school and a hospital, making it very convenient for families. There's also a shopping mall and plenty of parks and recreational areas for everyone to enjoy.
And what will be the ROI of this property?
The properties in our community offer an impressive annual return on investment, ROI, of about 8 to 10%. This makes it not only a beautiful home, but also a strong investment opportunity. If you're looking for
Laura, I want to see it actually. Can you arrange a visit for me?
Absolutely, Rajiv. I can arrange a visit for you. What day and time would be convenient for you to visit the property and have a look around?
Tomorrow 2 p.m.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. works perfectly. I'll have our property consultant meet you at the site and provide a detailed tour. Thank you for scheduling this visit, and I'm looking forward to helping you explore your potential.
Thank you,
Have a
Laura. Have a good day. Bye. So this is how AI actually talk with a customer, and it's talking in English now, but it can speak in any languages in your way.
Myra, isn't it amazing?
It's so amazing. So that was not a human.
That's not the human, that's the AI.
That is
And
so
you know that our Eyaana, you can record your voice in our Eyaana, and while it is calling to your dad, it will sound just like you.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's sometimes scary also, Rajiv, because people can use it, misuse it.
Misuse it, yeah.
Somebody calls me saying that it's hi dad, it's Myra, or somebody calls me pretending it's Rajiv, and I can be, I can get into trouble by that.
Definitely. That's actually depends on actually how the company are going to use it. In our solution, we actually protect it in such a way that no one can misuse it. While actually you are doing a clone voice, it is how it is going to use. We actually fully restricted this part. But why we are using it? Suppose we say actually real-time conversation is happening, right? So whenever a customer is actually talking to you in Arabic, you are listening in English, and while you are saying in English, he is listening in Arabic. But if he listen actually some European voice, so it will not sound good, right?
Yeah.
He should listen with your voice.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
relates
reason.
to him. No, now I have something interesting came up in my mind.
Yeah.
That let's say just to protect consumers, I hope AI is not getting into open source.
Mm-hmm.
Is it getting into open source wherein me as an individual can use it for my benefit? Chat GPT of course is open source, but how you are trying to protect can be done through a way which just came in my mind, that let's say somebody is trying to call and use it in a manipulative way. Can your AI understand it?
Okay, so what we are going to do actually on here, suppose you can record your voice, you can give a call actually on behalf of you. Yeah, it has some purpose. So whenever you are listening from the other person and you are here At that time, it is actually using your voice, not in other cases. Or you said, okay, give a call to this number, and from a specific phone number, then it is actually using your voice. But that's only possible while you are logging on the system and you are giving a command to actually give a call. So if any other person is coming and they are trying to give a command, that voice will not be appear there. So we have already did some kind of restriction there, but again, it's not 100%. We can't say that okay, it will be
100%
protected.
secure.
Some
My
other company
only-
can come up
yeah,
with
yeah.
some other way.
My only worry is, Rajiv, that tomorrow this can go to an extent that people are being blackmailed by using this, and extortion of money can be easily done by people who are going to use it in a not a nice way. So that's my only worry. How do you think if this is going to be safeguarded by the law, or the people who are like yourself, who is running the company? How you going to think that customer will not going to misuse
Already
it?
there is a lots of thing going on. Whenever we are actually writing a text, especially in the Gemini, whenever you are actually converting a books or writing something, they are adding some kind of secret code there. So while actually you are receiving it, they can actually decode it that okay, this is actually written by the AI or written by the human. Yeah, the similar in the voice tone and the facial recognition, all these things, they are keeping a secret tone. And what actually I am feeling, every country is going to implement this thing. So whenever any are going to use any AI in the country, so those secret codes is there. So anytime I want to see that okay, is it actually coming from the AI or the human, they can trace it up, because this is actually big concern from every country that okay,
Yeah.
how they can detect it.
Yeah, in fact, that's what is something very concerning as well. Of course, we understand what the benefit AI can bring to all of us and makes our life easier, but there is a con to it, which I am sure you guys will be able to help and manage. And Rajiv, I must say, your Eyaana sounds better than most of the agents I've worked with lately.
Yeah, it depends on
Very
actually which
professional.
agent you are using and which voice tone is you are using. It depends on that.
That's true. So next time we can use one of the voices which we like.
Yeah.
Maybe who do you like, Myra? Ariana Grande.
Definitely.
We can use her voice as well. So tomorrow, now okay, now this comes to my again. This comes brings me to a question that tomorrow this voice can be used by Sonu Nigam, and a song can be
It is already going on actually. You can you can pretend it to be the Sonu Nigam and you can actually make a song with his voice. It's already going on.
any celebrity can do it then.
Yeah, even you can
So,
do it
Myra, you
actually.
don't have to be Ariana Grande. You can be Ariana Grande without being Ariana Grande. But it doesn't feel scary that the famous singer is going to lose their voice, the charm. Let's say Arjit Singh, or at an international level, whoever, they will lose their charm, because if AI is replacing their voice and same thing, or maybe more effective, then people start losing the charm.
Look, we are actually very early stage of the AI, very early stage. Yeah,
Okay.
lots of things is going to be happen, but what happening actually, we are adopting with it. Just think about your kids. So they are born with a tablet, right? So from the beginning of the life, they know like a tablet. But in our age, we never saw it. We never saw the telephone also.
Of course.
Whenever anybody actually has a landphone, we are actually very happy. Okay, they have a landphone. Oh my God,
Yes,
it's a
yes.
big guy.
Big thing.
So this is also some new thing is coming up, new way actually people are going to adopt. And also in the music industry, just think actually, before whenever they are doing the recording in the radio station, all orchestra are actually playing their instrument in a real time, right? At this moment, no one actually doing it, no one. Only the singer is singing, everyone is doing it separately and they join together, right? Even here also, even in the podcast also, all actually recorded and they join together everything, right?
Yeah.
So everything is changing, everything is changing and new way, and people will adopt in a new way. So we need to wait, we need to see actually how it is going on and how we can are going to adopt it.
Amazing. Itna bolo.
Let's address the anxiety. A lot of agents are scared. AI means fewer jobs and less human connections. Are they wrong?
In real estate industry, I am saying that they are wrong. Human touch is definitely is important for the real estate sales, because people are taking a big decision on buying a property. Whatever the AI can actually help them to understand few information or gather few information, understand the area or something, but they can't get that touch actually, or they can't get that confidence of buying the property if the human is not there. So I'm not, I'm definitely sure that okay, the sales people are in a real estate. They don't need to be worried in the near future. Their job is secured, but there is a lots of things changing in other industry. Suppose lots of copywriter is there, different writer, lots of other industries there who actually using their skill, yeah, and that are going to be changed for the AI. So Eyaana is completely different than the traditional CRM system. Traditional CRM, what is happened? You there is some standard format is there. You have a data, you have a standard format of output report. But Eyaana is different. Eyaana, first of all, it is AI powered is there, so it can understand something. But like a human, whenever you hire a human in your company, you would train them, right? And after a certain years, the output is actually completely different level of the how you actually hired him. Eyaana is also like that. When Eyaana start working with you, it understand more better your customer and you and how to reply back and which reply actually really working. It understand by itself and it is evolving by itself in a certain level. And anytime you have a new information, you can actually feed it. It will be trained itself. So the way you start the Eyaana, after a certain time, that same Eyaana is not there. Its knowledge and everything is completely different. So that's the reason it's actually completely different than the normal CRM and normal traditional solution.
So it's like a kid who is growing and passing grades 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Exactly.
As you move forward, the knowledge improves
Exactly.
and becomes better and better.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
great.
Okay, Mr. Rajiv, time for our future or fiction segment. Eyaana will handle 80% of real estate communication by 2027. Future or fiction?
Future, and I hope it is going to be happen.
So it's not fiction.
No, it's not fiction.
Okay,
Definitely
great.
not.
Second question is AI is going to be better in follow up than 95% of the agent. Future or fiction?
This is future.
This is
Yes.
it. Okay.
Agents will earn more using AI. Future or fiction?
It's present already. We have seen lots of agents actually they are using our AI and they are actually closing the deal. So it's a present. I'm not
That's
saying it's a
all.
future also.
So I have to actively start using Eyaana now.
Definitely. Definitely.
This is very interesting. AI will give home tours to the clients. Is it future or fiction?
It's a fiction. That is fiction.
You
It's
need
not.
human beings, you
It's
need
not
people,
human.
you need me
Yes.
to go around and show
Yeah.
the houses. Yeah.
With AI, you can't do actually
You
that
cannot do it.
socialism. Not
Only you can
possible.
make a videos, but you cannot make AI to go and check.
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
Cold calling will die by 2030. Future or fiction?
It's definitely going to die, but it is actually reshaping. Okay, I need to explain a little bit. In our Eyaana, we actually have a profiling option, right? Suppose you know 5 people, and your dad knows another 5 people. Yeah, so they have interconnection, right? In the between, because suppose if you want to know me, actually know my connection, you can go to your father, and your father knows me from my side. You can get any connection, right? So in our Eyaana, what happened? It can automatically detect the connection and it can give a call with a customer with that reference. So it's not technically that cold calling. It still has some reference that okay, and that is going to be changed in cold calling. Now normally what happened? So you just give an unknown number and suddenly receive a call. Do you want to buy a property? Says, okay, why I'm going to buy a property? Suddenly, actually, something you are giving a call. But instead of that thing, our Yana will say, okay, hi, I got a number from your number from the Rahul, and he said, okay, you are interested on something. So are you interested, or should I call you some other time? So it's a completely different scenario is happening.
That's how we work in BNI also.
Yes,
Rajiv,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Which is a most strong point.
Yes.
Reference is where it works now.
And but what happening at this moment to make a cross connection of the reference is very tough, very tough. So who you know, who other people knows, how do you actually make a cross connection? But Eyaana, we have a profiling solution which is actually very easy for anyone to make a cross connection to find a reference point to give a call back to any person.
That's great. Myra, you got your answer?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think is more overhyped tech trend in real estate?
AI definitely, but what actually in a real estate people are thinking that okay they are hired the AI and AI will do the sales for them. It is not true. AI can't do the sales. AI can help you actually to bring the lead or to nurture the lead or to check that okay he is a
Authenticity
qualified
of the lead, yes.
authenticity of the lead. So that only can
But
do
the closure the human mind has
human
to
need to do.
play. I have to give my inputs. As a real
Exactly.
estate consultant, I have to give my inputs to a client what and where he should buy. The human
Exactly.
touch, the emotion touch, the needs and want has to
That's
be
very important.
understood by me rather than AI. So
Exactly.
everything cannot be. So at what point of time you think the AI work stops?
No.
In reference to real estate,
Yeah.
what point of time? So AI will do calling for my
Mm-hmm.
side, okay, of the lead generation. They will qualify the client.
Yes.
They will understand the budget.
Mm-hmm.
When is client looking to buy property?
Mm-hmm.
What time is ready? Everything is done.
Yeah.
Now, when is the time I intervene and I have to be there?
So you saw actually just now I finished a call actually with AI, right? They say okay, the human are saying that okay, I want to see the
View that,
property and the
yes, yeah.
an agent need to be assigned.
Agent has to be
That
there.
part you can't actually rely on the AI.
From that process, you have to handle your clients
Yes.
and you have to
Close the
progress on
deal.
the sales, sales
Exactly.
figure. Yeah, I truly believe that a lot of times when you have human to human interaction, it comes out.
Exactly.
You may not be able to tell everything to AI assist. You want me to be there to help you understand and take care of your needs.
And that's the reason actually, if you see our tagline, Eyaana, the tagline is AI first, sales and marketing solution. So AI first, the reason is actually AI will actually deal actually initially, and after that, human are going to take care of it.
That's
So
beautifully
that's
put.
not possible that okay, AI are doing the whole job for you, especially in the sales and support section.
So, Myra, you have to be ready. AI is not going to sing for you. You have to train yourself to sing better. She likes singing, so that's why.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and finally, if Eyaana had a voice, who would it sound like? Your favorite actress, your favorite
You know,
celebrity?
one voice I like too much, Steve Jobs' voice.
Or Steve
How
Jobs?
he actually speak, and there is something on his voice that okay, he can actually make the other person calm and make them understanding. I want actually that Steve Jobs' voice should be our Eyaana will talk in that way. If they are allowed, I definitely try for
You
that
will bring
actually.
him. But by the way, I'll tell you something, Myra. Uncle Rajiv has written more than 3, 4 books.
I have a 4 book published
Oh.
book,
Book,
and all are
yeah.
in Amazon. You can search in with my name, Rajib Roy. You can find all my books, and all are tech related books.
So cool,
That's
yeah?
so cool.
Yeah. In fact, Myra wanted to write a poem book or story book.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
So you
still
can take
writing.
inspiration from him,
Wow,
and
so nice.
if in fact you can give some inputs to her how she can start preparing that.
Oh, definitely. We'll sit together and we'll talk about it.
Let's go macro. Dubai is booming, AI is evolving. What happens when both of these collide? What's the future of this market?
This amazing future is coming. First of all, the information will be hand to every investors, and that's very important. Whenever the information is transparent, yeah, and everyone will want to invest more. So the Dubai is going to be a big hub in future because their property is actually secured. The money transfer is secured. They know what is going on. They can actually predict the future also using the AI, and the future is coming in a different level.
Okay. So it's going to be helpful for the market.
It's going to be helpful for the investors, and when investors are getting help, they are going to invest more money.
More, of course, of course.
That's going
That's
to
the
happen.
best part of Dubai. I recently read a news which says that ChatGPT higher version, which is paid version,
Yeah.
will be free for all the UAE residents.
Yes, they are going to because Stargate are going to establish in UAE Stargate, and it's a 5 gigawatt plant of the AI, which is going to be a phenomenal. 5 gigawatt means, let me tell you, at this moment only 1 gigawatt power of AI is actually consuming.
Okay.
Yeah, 7.7 flops actually are using. But when this 5 gigawatt in at that time in 2027, half of the AI consumption is can be solved from the UAE. So it's going to be massive. So that means UAE is going to be lead on this sector.
Oh, that's interesting. Can you elaborate more about it for our viewers like me who doesn't understand this?
AI is running on a server, right?
Okay.
That server is going to be placed in UAE. So
Okay.
especially in Abu Dhabi, they are going to invest a huge amount of money, $1.4 trillion dollar on
Wow.
that part. So that is a 5 gigawatt plant. Gigawatt means actually the power, how much power actually consuming. They are introducing a new technology, new server, which is actually giving a more computing power. So what happened? Lots of data is coming here. Lots of connection will coming in UAE to actually do the processing. So, and UE are going, and because they are providing these services, UE also are thinking that okay, how they can actually benefit the UE people who actually are here as a residents or the local, how they can get a benefit, and they are getting some free subscription of this
So,
AI.
so what you are trying to say is that if and when this is implemented properly and we start using it as a residents of UAE, we are going to reach to a next level of understanding about just real estate,
Means
banking sector.
your knowledge level is going to be in a different,
Yeah.
and whenever you are doing some research work at that time, the processing power is required, actually high processing power is required. So that time you are getting availability of that processing power immediately, which is actually compared to any other country, you are getting the benefit from there.
So that's going to set UAE in advanced stage of countries.
Definitely. And especially our leaders, actually we
Yeah.
leaders, they are the super visionary. They are not actually are saying that okay, I'm going to buy this thing, I'm going to, they are implementing, and how they are implementing, this is the super thing. where
Smart way, yeah.
where there is a $500 billion investment is happening in US, and here they are planning actually $1.4 trillion investment.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, and a small country like UAE are just going to be a giant in AI.
That's so cool. That's so amazing. And yeah, thanks to the rulers and the vision they have.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
What about customer experience? Will AI ever feel personal?
Okay, customer experience. In this case, actually, AI going to take the full lead. Yeah. In future, what I'm saying actually, the before our talk also I was talking that almost 95 to 100% customer care is going to be handled by the AI, and it will be very much personal. The reason AI knows everything about the customer. So how, what is the buying trend, what is the actually behavior, what time they actually call, what time they want to receive the message, and what message actually they are receiving, and how they want to receive the message, everything it knows. So what happened, it is be more personalized, and also the user also will be very much friendly with the AI, because they need
They know that
information.
they have a personal assistant
Exactly.
in their hand, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rajiv, we talked about tech, but what about you? What was the hardest part of building Eyaana?
Lots of factor actually was there. First of all, AI is very new. There is not that level of developer available who understand the AI and understand how AI works. Even still, we are also trying to find it out how it is working, but it's very tough to find those kind of developers. So that's the reason I start developing myself at the beginning, so that I understand, and then I can actually guide my team. Another one is the vision. So what is our vision? Is already some other company are doing a big things in AI. They are doing in their level, and what we can do in our level, how can we grab the market, how can we actually help the business owner, how they can actually start using it to find out that thing. I think that is actually was more challenging, because every time we are developing something, we are giving to the customer, then we taking the feedback, and we found out, okay, no, now this need to be developed, this need to be developed, and such a way last 1.5 years we actually build our product.
And Rajiv, what kept you going? I mean, because it's a technology, heavy on technology, and so much competition is also coming up. What made you think that this is the something which you really want to do and kept you going?
Okay, so in that case, you can say compared to in UAE market, we are definitely leading. Our solution is much better than any other platform. And also from the, if you see the US market, the feature what we have, maximum company don't have that kind of feature. What we are trying to do, we are trying to combine all the feature a business is looking for. Just think about a business. First of all, our business are looking for the marketing. Yeah, so we have a marketing solution. Once the marketing is done, so the lead will come. So to capture the lead, someone actually need to assist them, right? So that's communication part we already have. Once the lead is there, you need a CRM, you need a ticketing, you need a appointment booking, all these feature inside our in our solution. So we made a complete package of for the business, and that is not present in any other places. So we are completely unique product, and it's a very advanced level. If you see our quality of the phone call, quality of the message, everything is in different level.
Definitely, you like to try. And can you just share who are your clients here in UAE?
Maximum actually the real estate client, some government agency already are using, and some school are going to use, and some big hotel they are using our solution, and some school are using our solution.
If you weren't building AI, what would you rather be doing?
That's
So
a good question, Myra. Let me also understand from Rajiv.
so Myra, from my childhood actually, I want what I'm doing. I want to be actually the same thing.
No ways,
I
Rajiv.
I
That
did
time there
by
was no AI, there was no nothing. It was,
no.
and hardly we used to go to a computer lab and touch the computer. So that was different. You have to be honest on this.
I know I'm not talking about the AI. AI is actually also development, right? I love programming. Yeah, I done my graduation in electrical engineering. Yeah,
Okay.
but still I'm doing in a development, doing the programming because I love it. I love actually this kind of brain work from the childhood. Actually, this my uh,
So more into coding and development you always
exactly
wanted to do.
exactly. I want
You
to do
never wanted to
actually.
become singer
Yeah,
like Myra
but
or
once upon a
cricketer like
time,
me.
I had a plan to be join in army. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, but for my height and my figure, I think I'm in the right place
The
now.
right place. Rajiv, anything else you want to add to our today's discussion and for the viewers to know? And how they can reach to you?
I want to say to everyone that okay, AI is not scary. People need to use the AI because if you are going to use the AI, you can increase your business. You can make your winning chance higher. So that's the reason you have to use the AI. If you want to reach out to us, so you can go our website eyaana.com or roix.ae. Roix is also our main company, and Eyaana is actually a solution. You can reach us in this way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajiv, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
It's my pleasure actually. It's really I enjoyed to talk and discuss. Nice to be here.
The world is changing fast, but after today, I think we are little more prepared. That is it for this episode of Dubai with Rahul and Myra. If this opened your eyes, drop a comment, share it with your team, and explore how Eyaana could work for you. The future is calling, just make sure you answer.